What's up, YouTube? Georgia Silver Hunter back, and today we're going to do a little quick silver unboxing. I got a little piece of silver from eBay and a good little package here from APMEX, and I figured we'd open these up and have a look at them together. So let's jump into it. So the eBay package has already been opened. I've just slid the silver back in there because I've had this for about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. This came from APMEX today. I would typically do a full unboxing so you could see how this stuff was packaged, but my wife got to it before I did and actually opened the box up. So this is how it came in the box. It was glued down or taped down inside of that box. So let me get my paperwork out here, just because it should have my real name and address and all that stuff on it. We don't want to share that with the rest of the world. So let's see what we got in here from APMEX, and there are some duplicates, so some of this will go quickly. So what we have here is the statue of Zeus at Olympia. I'm going to go ahead and open this up. This is the last coin in the 7 Wonders of the World series. So here we go with that statue of Zeus at Olympia. On the other side, it says tetradrachm, I guess is how you would say it. And on the edge, it does say 1 ounce, 3/9 fine silver. Yep, there it is. Hopefully you guys can read that on the side. It does come in the capsule, and I think I got 2 or 3 of those because I was trying to make a complete set of these, and we'll take a look at that here in a second as well. Let's see what else we can pull out of here. So there's another one. So the idea here was that I would get at least 1 to complete a set to sell, and I had 1 for my set at home, and then I had 1 other, and I'd figure out what to do with that later. So the next thing we pulled out of here is the 2023 Tuvalu Silver Black Flag Series. This one's called the Fancy. I'm going to go ahead and open this up as well. Let's get this out of the packaging so we can get a better look at it. Now, I'm not going to take it out of the capsule because I don't want to get any fingerprints or anything on it because these are gorgeous coins. I think this is the 4th coin in the set. So here we are, and these were all limited mintage. I think they were like 10 to 15,000 mintage, and these typically went up in value pretty well. Now, this being the 3rd or 4th in the series, I think it's the 4th in the series. I don't really think it's going to be as valuable as the 1st or 2nd, but again, I'm trying to complete the collection on these. This one's really pretty. I love the skull in the background. Hopefully I can get that out of the light so you can see it. But really pretty. It's kind of it's from a pirate theme here. On the other side, we've got 2023 1 ounce 4/9 fine silver, Queen Elizabeth II Tuvalu $1. So kind of a reverse proof feel there on the back, and the front we've got the Fancy. Let's see, what else are we pulling? All right, we've got another Zeus. So we got 3 of those. What else do we have? We've got another Black Flag, so 2 of those. What else did we get here? All right. Oh, now this is we've also been buying up all the DC superhero coins they've been coming out with. This is the latest Flash 3/9 fine. This one's a collectible piece. Now I know some people don't like the new designs of the DC coins. I don't think I got more than 1 or 2 of these. I can't recall. But on this side, you can see this is the 2023 Samoa, worth $5, 1 ounce, 3/9 fine silver. And again, proof finish on this, really, really nice. And there is the Flash. Hopefully that'll come through okay for you guys on camera. I think it's a beautiful coin. I think it's a really good look at the Flash. But again, it's not everybody's cup of tea. These are typically kind of collectible. They're at a higher premium, and at the bare minimum, they typically hold their value better than regular silver coins and silver rounds. So I don't mind spending the couple of extra dollars on them simply because they can also be collectible. So now I know I got multiples of these. It's another one of the 2023 Samoa rounds, but this is the new Green Lantern that they've recently released. And I too think this is a really pretty coin. I don't recall the mintages. I'll throw them up on screen for all these. We can see just how collectible they are in the grand scheme of things. I know the Black Flag was only about 15,000. I know the Zeus, they limited those mintages at 7,777 per coin. So those right out of the gate are really fairly collectible. So here we go. We've got another black flag. And here's the other green lantern. That might be it. So let me see. Is there anything else in there? That is all that's in that package. So we picked up 3, 6. Sorry, I got some stuff on me here. So 3 of those, couple of collectible superhero rounds. So we got 9 ounces of silver there. I wish I could say I got a great price on all these things. I did not. These are all, above premium silver. Each one of these rounds was kind of in that, I want to say, $29 to about $36 range, depending on which coin it was. I want to say the Flash was a little bit cheaper, but the Green Lantern was new, and all the rest of these, again, kind of higher range on these. I think they're all still available at APMEX, but I'm sure at this point the mintages are running pretty low. Let me move these out of the way and show you the other cool part of this, for me anyway. So these are the ones we've opened. The 7 Wonders of the World series, if you haven't seen them all, the Zeus is the last one in the set, and I now have them all. So we've got the Colossus of Rhodes, and this started several years ago. Does it say what year? I can't remember what year these came out. Yeah, it doesn't say. But this one's several years old now at this point. But I've still got a couple, 2 or 3 of those. We have the Lighthouse at Alexandria. Again, they've all got a sort of a themed background on the back, so I'll show you all of those as well. But there is the Lighthouse. Anything you see, like there's a little circle of death on this a little bit, but that's in the capsule. That's not in the coin itself. We have the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. There's a really cool coin on the back. It's a 10 shekel. Very cool. We have the Colosseum at, Halicarnassus. On the back here, we've got a Hemidrachen on the back. I think, again, very, very pretty coin. I really should say round. I don't think these are coins per se. But anyway, we have the Temple of Artemis. That one came out earlier in 2023. On the back here, we've got a drachma. And the last one, of course, outside of the new Zeus, the Great Pyramid of Giza. And each one of these, very kind of proof finish. It's a half Debon. I think this is probably the coolest reverse of all of them. But now we've got the entire set. And this is something that, I did put this one together very specifically to resell. I'm not in any hurry to do it, but it's something I'll set aside. And eventually, once the price is right on those, I will offload those and probably just buy more silver or gold with it. The other reason I was interested in the black flags is they do typically resell pretty well. I do have the Royal Fortune from 2022, or I'm sorry, from 2020. Let's see here. Which one is this one? This is the 2022, the Rising Sun. Of course, we've got the new 2023, the fancy we just looked at. And of course, we forgot all about this package from eBay. I skipped this one when it came out because it was kind of high premium and I wasn't a huge fan of the design. This was the Red Flag Fleet, and it focused more on the captain than it did the boats, and that just kind of bothered me about it because the other ones were all about the pirate ships. And this one was from 2021. And so I went ahead and picked this one up on eBay. I did pretty well on it. I think I got it for $35 delivered, which is actually cheaper than I got the new 2023 for. And the only one I'm missing is actually the original, the very first release, which was the 2019. And they're going today for about $80 to $95. And I don't know if I'm going to part with that kind of money to complete this set. I'm happy with the 4 I have, but I'll always be on the lookout for that first one in the series just to try to finish that out if I can ever come across it. But this is the kind of silver I've been buying a lot lately. Stuff that's collectible. It's a little bit of a premium on a lot of it, but it does tend to hold its value even when silver drops. At least that's been my experience for the last 2 or 3 years. When you're buying your generics, the premiums will be there one day, then gone the next, and the price of silver will go up and down. And next thing you know, you spent, $25 an ounce on generic, and silver drops to 20, and the premiums all go away. And then the LCS wants to give you a dollar under spot for it. And typically with the premium stuff, you can get your value back out of it. So that's why I've been focusing on this stuff a bit more. You may disagree with my choices. But some of this it's also stuff that I like. So if I end up hanging on to it, it's no harm, no foul, because it's silver that I like. It's designs that I like. And I know there are other people like me in the world that are big superhero fans or pirate fans, or, you know, I know I've talked about this in other videos. You know, I grew up on the game Civilization, and the 7 Wonders of the World were a big part of that game. So this speaks to me as well. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know. Drop on down below. Click that like button and leave me a comment. If you're new to the channel, please do consider clicking on that subscribe button. And then click that little bell and select all so you get notified each and every time I do release a new video. Special shout out to my channel members. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. If you got any questions about any of this silver, if you'd like maybe to see some pictures of it, if you're interested in purchasing any of it, let me know. Just gauging interest right now. I do have a website, gacoinsandcollectibles.com, where I typically put this stuff up at. And I do the occasional live stream, and I'll probably start selling some silver during those as well. Not in a hurry to sell any of this stuff right now, but let me know if you're interested. Is it something you would buy? So anyway, with that, you guys take care, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.